Hello and welcome to another from the Ginger and the Slightly Damaged Ginger and Johnny Coffee Cup. Today's video is back at Manchester Piccadilly for the first time in 2 months. With the resumption of services going through Stockport, as did Stockport last week, I thought, why not come back here? We're going to head onto the platforms now and see what's coming in and out of Manchester Piccadilly on a Wednesday lunchtime. And I do sincerely hope that this week we get one of the TFW specials. Unless they've stopped running them, of course. So let's head down onto the platforms and see what's what. August, they were going past Style, and I didn't manage to see one of them. I mean, that would have been really nice to see, actually. An Avanti West Coast going past Style for a whole month. But now, as you know, as of because last week's video, Stockport Station has reopened. And after the Pendolino and the East Mids, what do you think's next? So, I know that there is a cross-country on the other side of that Avanti West Coast. And it's not a quick turnaround, which is a bit of an odd one. The Transport for Wales first class special, I've not seen that for 2 weeks now, so I don't know whether they've stopped running that for the time being. Manchester Piccadilly at the minute is very, very windy, and we're getting a lot of train movements now. They're starting to pick up around lunchtime, which is nice. The wind is proper whipping it up. Being on platforms 7 and 8, means you're quite exposed to the elements. Another northern service to Manchester Airport, and it's a double this time. See it's snaking its way from Oxford Road. I'm just going to snake its way around platform 13. First, there's the Sheffield one. So, end of October, change of plans. Warrington Bank Quay to Carlisle, Avanti West Coast first class. Second, Carlisle to Newcastle, Northern. Can't wait to do that. Third, Newcastle Metro. Why not? New stock, gotta see them. Fourth, Shildon. Fifth, LNER first class, Newcastle to York. The next one, surprise. So, train filled for the next couple of weeks. But I think Manchester Airport needs to feature. I think that'll be next week. But as we're at a train station, and we want to see some more trains, don't we? Well, have Wales to start this next bit off. I personally can't wait for the surprise I've got lined up for this channel, because it's a place I've really wanted to go, and I'm finally getting the chance to do it. We won't see any of those, and we won't see those. So hopefully the replacements will make up for it. So as we wait for Transport for Wales to make up its mind, the other big Avanti West Coast Pendolino is on its way out. Can't wait to do this lot in first class in a couple of weeks' time. I'm looking forward to that a lot. (197,117). And look what we can now see in Manchester Piccadilly. There is the Voyager with the Trainspotting Express right next to it, and now the Northern going next to that. But we all know what we'd love to see coming down that track is the Transport for Wales special. The black, whether it's the black one or the one with the Battle of Britain on, it'd just be nice to see one of them. So that we're going to see every single other train here today, because the only thing we're missing now is a Nova for TP Express. And obviously seeing the Voyager leave, which should be any time now, as another Northern snakes its way across from Oxford Road. Single this time. Shildon is going to be special. I hope so anyway, because we're going to see trains at the National Railway Museum in Shildon that we've not seen at York, and some we probably have. And it'll be the first ever time I've been there on this channel or in person. Like, I have never been to that depot before, purely because of where it is in the country. I mean, it's difficult to get to from here, and as I'm up in the northeast, I thought, why not? Should be fun! And I am honestly really looking forward to it. I mean, I know the Mallard won't be there and the Dutch Hamilton won't be there, but we'll see some trains that we've never seen before, and I'm really looking forward to it. But instead of looking at trains in the past, how about we look at trains in the present? 2 Class 331s. And a Class 195. Now, can someone in the comments please tell me what the difference is between one of those and one of those? Because they look the exact same, but obviously they're two separate classes of train. And they look the same as well. I'm sure one of you in the comments will be able to tell me. Northern are ruling the roost on this video today, aren't they? I really want to see that cross-country Voyager leave. Waiting with bated breath on that one. Well, what is leaving now is the TP Express. The Class 185 on its way back out again to Staley Bridge. That's going to be one of the shortest train journeys it does, here to Staley Bridge. This channel has been non-stop trains for like the past month or so. I'm going to stop monologue there and wait for this particular train to leave, because I've waited long enough. Finally have it, cross-country Voyager, finally. Do apologise about the wind noise. Not a double though, which is a shame. And a class 185 on the other side. There we go. Train galore. As I was saying, we've been filled with trains for the last month and we're train mad for the next month. So we need to fit an airport in. You've guessed which one, the one that's over there. We do need to visit some more airports. We've done Manchester a number of times. We've done Schiphol. We've done Heathrow. We've done Birmingham once. I really want to do East Mids. And yes, I know I was in Derby less than, 3 weeks ago and it was round the corner. Why didn't I do it then? There was trains and I couldn't really fit it in. I know. We will do it one day. Now, Newcastle, I've looked at it a few times and thought, where can I go? It's quite hard to find a place to stand and view planes. But we won't be seeing any foreign airports. Not even in April when we go to the Middle East, because you cannot do a plane spotting video in the Middle East. So that's not happening. And in 2026, I don't know where else we're going to be going abroad, because that trip alone is going to cost me a lot of money, so I can't wait to see where we're going to end up. But I'm sure we'll find an airport to go to. One of the Canary Islands, maybe Tenerife or Lanzarote or Madeira. That'd be nice. Next December. I wish. Well, let's just see what more trains we get before this weather seriously does turn and it starts to rain. I spoke it into existence. Look what we're going to see for the first time in a long time. We didn't see it at Stockport last week. We're seeing it here this week. Transport for Wales. What's the loco at the end? It's the all-white one. Class 82. I cannot tell you how happy I am to see that. We didn't see it last week in Stockport. I thought, are they still running it? Well, that's just proven that they are. Let's go back to another relic, shall we? The class 156. All we're missing to make this a Manchester Airport that ticks all the, Manchester Piccadilly video that ticks all the boxes is Trainspotting Express Nova to appear on one of those two platforms there. Hopefully it happens. Northern making another screeching racket. But how about we go and see the Transport for Wales? I just came out of the lift, I saw the TP Express colours, I thought I've missed the Nova. It turns out I haven't. It was another 185. But I know the Novas are running because I saw one on my way into Piccadilly, so I know they're still running, but I saw the TP Express colours, I thought, please don't tell me I just missed the Nova pulling in. No, class 185. Another Voyagers just pulled in as well. But I think you can guess which platform I'm on, can't you? Yep, the one with that one on it. And in the sunshine, doesn't she look beautiful? Now, seeing one of those is amazing. And it vies with top spot for my favourite train, I can't lie. I mean, as much as I love the Voyagers, seeing one of those is just beautiful to see. How long they've got left on the British Rail network, I have no idea, but until they leave, we're going to enjoy seeing them. What train am I going to use to finish the video off when it leaves? I think I got my answer. I love seeing them, and it quite rightly deserves to be the one we see leave and be the end of the video. I've just heard there's a TP Express going to Edinburgh, and I don't think that'll be a 185. It isn't. Why did I move off that platform when I could have got a brilliant shot of it coming in, but never mind. Here it is, Transpotting Express Nova. And just to prove it, we'll look at it coming through. Need now is for one to appear there. Preferably before that leaves, because everything will be in sequence. There's the celebratory Railway 200 Pendolino. First time I've seen that on the channel, quite rightly for this year being the 200th year of the railways. And look at its special number, guys. 390-200. Gorgeous. Remember when we saw one of those when we did the Platform Zero challenge, and I was like, I really want to go on that. Before they come off the railways, we're going on it. First class. And it'd be rude of me not to do the full route, right? Manchester Piccadilly to Cardiff Central. That would be the perfect video, and that would be the perfect way to celebrate it. First class, of course. We've got 10 minutes. Well, I have got 10 minutes till that leaves. I don't foresee a Nova coming around that bend in the next 10 minutes. I could be wrong, of course. I'd love nothing more to be wrong, but it might not be in sequence, guys. That's going to be the ending. And if I do get a Nova around here, it'll be before you see that leave. Typical trains. As the other one sneaks out on its way to Edinburgh Waverley. So what an ending to a video. I could finally get a Manchester Piccadilly. I could get all my favourite trains in one video, apart from, obviously, the Azuma. So we'll see what happens. I think we might be in luck. Coming round that bend before that leaves. I checked the boards, I zoomed in on that board over there, and it said Trainspotting Express formed of 5 carriages. Now, right. All of them, one hit leaving. There you go. All of them, one video. First time out of Manchester Piccadilly in 2 months. Get in. Brilliant. And that goes in 4 minutes. Beautiful. Sometimes the train gods smile and we get them all. Like Pokemon. And I think what we might get is that leaving first, followed by that. I better get my coffee, well, cup with no handle, out of bag, that you saw at the start of the video, to finish it before that leaves. I don't think you can tell I'm really happy about that. Nova, Class 82, Pendolino, Voyager. All in one hit. First time in 2 months back at Piccadilly, and I've seen this beautiful thing. And it's going to finish the video. It's got its green light. There's the whistle. So let's see this beautiful thing make its leave, and then we'll close out the video. That beautiful thing leaves, it's time to end the video here at Manchester Piccadilly. I do hope you enjoyed it as much as I have, especially the ending. If you did, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit notification bell so you miss a video. Me and the coffee cup will see you in the next one, which will be at Manchester Airport.